Alright, here we are for another track guide. I know I skipped Charlotte. I had it made, I just didn't release it because it was so late in the week. Didn't matter. Anyways, we're at World something. Gateway. Let's just call it Gateway, because that's what it's been known as. Anyways, new track for this Cup series. Xfinity trucks have been there. IndyCar. And for good reason, this track sucks. No keys to the race car, I'm just going to say them. Again, I'm at another time crunch. Been having a lot of these lately. 1 tires as usual, but 2 is going to be, we're doing some shifting of the fixed set. I'm down to 3rd gear in 1. Down to 4th in 3. So let's keep that in mind and try not to wheel hop. 3, it's a new track, so everyone's kind of learning the ropes in this car. I say the track's been around for a while. So with that said, we're just gonna get to a really poor pit entrance and then we'll get to the lap. Alright, let's just skip the pit road thing. Anyways, we're here. Fix setup, fix weather. Setup change. All I did was steering ratio to my usual 287. Brake bias to its minimum, like as low as it can go. And that's it. So that's like 44%. So anyways, we'll see how this lap was done, then we'll talk about it in detail. So here we go. And there we have it for a 34.4. Back that up. Alright, so here's something I never really recommended. But in your options, for this track and learning any new track, I turn on the line here, driving line. Should be able to see it right here, which gives you a pretty good idea of where to turn in. The brake points might be a little wonky like turn 1. There's no way you're making that. For example, let's look at it. It wants me to brake way up there, which seems like something IndyCar could do, but we're braking right about here. So you can see it's a big difference. But the line we take, just look at it, it's following it. And that seems to be the right way. Kind of helps a little bit. So keep that in mind. Alright, so let's make our way into 1. I'm really going to have to slow-mo this. So I'm looking at the wall here on the left. So I'm looking right here, but I'm actually, alright, they show the end of regular walls, like right here somewhere, but I'm actually looking right here in this little section. So let me keep slow-moing that. I'm going to brake right when I get here. Hard on the brakes. I'm going to downshift from 5th to 4th, and again down to 3rd gear as I'm making my turn in. You can see what I'm following, trying to keep it in the actual rubber there, so I should be hitting 3rd gear right here. I'm going to start trail braking, so I'm going to start releasing the brake slowly. Now I'm aiming for that black patch. Don't know what I'm talking about, this one here. We're going to let it drift up a little bit. You can see I'm still trail braking to bleed off any excess speed that I had. And once I get past that caution light, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the one there on the right, this thingy, this one. So once I get there, I'm going to start turning back down. I'm going to start releasing the brake, letting it roll. Once I feel it turn back down, we're going to pick up the throttle gently because we're still in 3rd gear. RPMs will be kind of high. You don't want to force it to turn or you'll just snap the car loose. You can see I'm aiming for the next black strip, which is, see these little sections there. And we run that all the way out to the outside wall. We're going to shift 3rd to 4th. And again to 5th gear once we get some red things going on there. Now, 3 and 4 is a little different, and it's a little trickier. But what I do, I'm kind of looking at this wall here where it ends. Once it's, the A-pillar here, once it's out of view, that's what I'm hard on the brakes for. If it is out of view, then I'm too late into the corner. But I'm also looking at this caution light here, down to the wall. So you want to get a lot of your braking done straight and then kind of turn in earlier, well before this caution light. And we're going to downshift to 4th gear. You don't have to, but I did because I think I overcharged the corner a little bit. Again, trail brake by turning early, because if you wait too long, you're not going to be able to turn, like, at all. So this time, instead of going in the 2nd groove, we're going to stay here, right against the curbing. Do what we did, kind of a little mini diamond, but hug that curbing as much as possible. Use all the track in 4th gear, and I'm not going to shift until after the start-finish line. And there you go. Alright, that's it for this track guide. Not really as detailed as I would have liked, but it's an oval, not much you can explain on 2 sets of corners, so hopefully it helped. In summary, I guess 1 and 2 would be the 2nd groove. You know, low as you want to run. You can go to the bottom, but you do lose center speed there. And 3 and 4 is right against the inside curbing. And that's probably how it's going to remain. Anyways, Sim Racing Chewy sign.